I have to say, this is a pretty big missed opportunity for Star Wars. I recently rewatched Solo: A Star Wars Story for the first time since it probably came out, and I do really like the movie that we ended up getting. I think it's pretty basic and doesn't really do enough to warrant its own existence, but it's a fun enough movie on its own. But I'm torn thinking about what Phil Lord and Christopher Miller would have done in their original version of the movie. If you weren't aware or needed a reminder, directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who did things like the Spider-Verse movies, 21 Jump Street, and the Lego Movie, were originally hired to direct Solo: A Star Wars Story, but were removed from Lucasfilm after having disagreements with how they should go forward with telling the story. Lord and Miller wanted to make a comedy, while Lucasfilm was looking for somebody to make a pretty standard Star Wars movie, but with a more comedic edge to it. So Ron Howard was later brought on to finish filming. Now, one of the biggest losses for that original movie, in my opinion, was Michael K. Williams. While Lord and Miller were sitting in the director's chair, he was cast as Dryden Voss, and they filmed roughly 70% of the movie. Sadly though, Michael K. Williams wasn't able to commit to the reshoots, so Paul Bettany was brought in to replace him. Since the release of Solo, Michael K. Williams sadly did pass away. And I do love Paul Bettany, but I'm kind of disappointed we never got to see his performance. And it's probably the fact that Lord and Miller have other projects, or probably want to maintain a working relationship with Disney, but I want a Lord and Miller cut of Solo to somehow appear on the internet. I know they never got to finish their version of the movie, but I would have really liked to see what it was supposed to be. All respect to Ron Howard, but I think he was brought in as just the safest choice to finish this movie, and Lord and Miller probably would have had something much more interesting and fun. Those are just my thoughts though. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and click on screen for another video.